Drake is back at warning, Kendrick Lamar. I think he's doing a lot of subliminal things again, and it's trying to get people riled up again about this Drake and Kendrick battle, potentially for a round 2. Yeah, he dropped another 100 gigs type of situation where he dropped a lot of files of behind-the-scenes footage. A lot of the stuff that I love from behind the scenes was the Nothing Was the Same era. I think that's Drake's best album, and I think that's his best era. Also, the 3 tracks he dropped, the No Face. I don't know the other 2 titles, man. I'm terrible with the titles on these, but they're all fire. This 3-pack drop was way better than the first one. The first one had that record with Young Thug and 21 Savage, which I enjoyed, but the other 2 tracks were ass cheeks. This 3-pack drop that just dropped, love it, man. I can't get enough of it. I think all 3 tracks are fire. And I'm glad Playboi Carti doesn't have a big voice in that No Face record. But yeah, in these clips, he posts, let's go over the article. On his burner Instagram account on Sunday, Drizzy shared a clip of former Detroit Pistons star Rasheed Wallace' famous interview where he guaranteed that the team would triumph over Indiana Pacers in Game 2 of the 2004 Eastern Conference Finals. This is what he had to say.
I'll put it in the front page, back page, middle page, wherever. Headliners, column 1 or 2, we will win Game 2. You're
not backing off?
We will win Game 2.
People are saying because of him posting that and on his burner account that he's gearing up for a second round with Kendrick Lamar. Now, one of Kendrick's close friends said that Kendrick's kind of moved on from Drake and is focusing on his album. So I don't know if Drake is... I don't know if is this specifically directed at Kendrick? It might be directed at A$AP Rocky and all other people he's beefing with. So I don't know. But I do know a lot of footage that he's releasing on this 100 gigs is to remind people that, hey, you used to fuck with me. You used to pray. Like, he has a clip with him and Kanye being cool. Like, you used to fuck with me and now you don't. Like, let's not get it twisted about the history and this stuff. And there's just a lot of dope footage in it. I think this is the most dope one, though. He previewed an unreleased Kendrick Lamar collaboration that was supposed to happen. Now, here's the interesting part about this beat. So in the clip, 40 plays this beat that he made. This beat, though, has an interesting history to it. And now it got even crazier, interesting history. So let me play the clip for you guys.
And
it's like
just enough every time.
For him, where he's at, that's like I know he's gonna murder that shit. I know he is. Yo, can you grab that for me, Hasha? Please.
Oh, but when he told me Kendrick, it just made so much sense.
Know.
Oh, what was this brilliance? Oh, so good.
That beat, right? So first, that beat is fire. I loved it. Always loved it. The fact that they were talking about Kendrick behind closed doors positively, and there was no beef at that time. This is around the 2013 time, 2012, I think. Let me see what Drake's hair looks like on this, because usually you can tell by his hair because he changed his style up. Yeah, he didn't have anything. So this might be 2012. Take Care before the real issues, because around 2013 is when the issues happened. But the interesting thing about this beat is, one, it's fire. Two, they were thinking of having Drake and Kendrick on this beat, which would have sounded amazing. Now, we don't know if it was officially recorded, because people are speculating that, they talked about it, probably got Kendrick on the track, and it just never got released. But what ended up happening to the beat is Action Bronson got it on this track. Let me see what the title is, because I Acting Crazy. That's the title of the track. Now, the funny thing about this beat is 40 initially had this beat for 50 Cent. And it sounds like a 50 Cent beat. It sounds like something 50 would rap to, bro. And they're saying 50 recorded a song to this beat, but 40 ended up selling it to Action Bronson. The beat sounds something like 50 would murk, bro. So I'm pissed that never happened, obviously being the biggest 50 fan. But it is an interesting twist to this track. Like, this beat had so many interesting... Like, first it was supposed to be a Kendrick and Drake record, which would have been amazing in itself. Then you get Action Bronson, which is the actual story what ended up happening. So Action Bronson got it, which he did his thing. I think he did pretty good on it. But then you have a story of 50 potentially being on the record. So it's just, this clip is interesting because it shows that Drake was praising Kendrick behind the scenes, and they loved the fact that they were potentially going to work with Kendrick again. And who knows what happened, but obviously the timeline went different, and now they're enemies. So very interesting, man. Drake's doing these drops in a strategic way, man. I think he's dropping these things to remind people that, hey, I'm not the hater here. These guys switched up on me. That's why it's plot twist, and he's showing these little clips of like, hey, Kanye used to fuck with me. Kendrick used to fuck with me. All these people. I even said in one of the songs that he was dissing, I got footage of you bowing down. It's locked in the safe. You'll be all right. So I don't know. Maybe you might release the footage of somebody bowing down to him, showing love. Who knows who that was? Interesting, man. Interesting way of doing things. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes posted and see if anything comes out of any of this stuff. But I'm sure Kendrick is keeping his eyes close and seeing what Drake is going to be saying and doing as these weeks go on. And that's why I really haven't done the Drake versus Kendrick battle, because it could be a change in events that happens pretty soon here. That's something that adds to the story a lot. It hasn't officially been died out, at least on Drake's side of things. Kendrick, I think he's kind of moved on. The guy never talks on social media, never posts anything, so we don't know what he's thinking. But he did say if Drake continues to subliminally diss, he will go back at him and keep going at him. So, yeah, we'll see.